Outboard Power. As the exclusive dealer for JC Tri-Tune in the Lake Chattooga area, our professional sales and service team will get you out on the water in style. For the best selection and pricing on new and used JC Tri-Tunes in the North Georgia mountains, visit Boundary Waters Resort and Marina at bwboating.com or call 706-896-2530.
Life's biggest moments call for unique and beautiful gifts. Let Davis Jewelers take away all the worry and indecision with a beautiful pendant, ring, necklace, or earrings. We've got a huge selection of unique pieces to make every special moment become an oh wow moment. Our experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
And good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good out there. We got Miss Mary with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
How's everybody?
Everybody's good. Good morning, Pat Malone. And we got Packy with us this morning.
Good morning.
How are you, bro?
I'm doing well. Doing good.
Deal, man. What a great day. It's going to have a good show today. We should have Gary Chapman should be breaking in here shortly. And I promise you, folks, Pam Tillis. Pam Tillis will be on today for sure. She had a problem with her phone. You know how your phone goes into the SOS mode where it locks everything down and all you can do is call 911? Mm-hmm. Mine actually calls 911 just out of the blue. Just calls 911.
Did they come see you?
They always call me back because I hang up. And they say, you know.
Yeah, you going to jail.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So anyway, Pat, how are you this morning?
I am good, Stephen. How are you?
Yeah. They're still blowing everybody up over there, ain't they?
Yeah, well, they're not done yet.
No, they're not.
Oh,
It's gonna go on for a while.
Yeah. You know, of course, I'm probably like everybody else, just glued to everything that's going on.
Oh, I know.
Trying to go to different places, you know. But they did some interviews. I watched the thing last night where they interviewed some of the people where their wives or children or family or friends or whatever had been captured. Mm-hmm. And they said, you know, what do you think about all this, you know? And you can tell they're extremely upset.
Of course.
But, you know, they understand what's going on and that their family might not come back.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I wouldn't say they're okay with it, but they understood. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did you guys talk about that on your show, Pat? Like Biden releasing $6 billion in frozen funds to Iran, which is a longtime supporter of Hamas?
No, we didn't. Not
talk about it?
specifically.
Okay,
we talked about it when it happened.
Right.
I got you. You talked about Trump, though. Talk about Trump in a lawsuit, though. How bad Trump is.
Are you questioning the editorial comment?
No, I'm not. No. Just throwing that out there, you know. You brought up Trump in a lawsuit, but we didn't talk about Biden funding terror, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't bring that up.
Terrorism,
You
yeah.
got
It's all good.
New title, executive producer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just asking,
Okay,
just an innocent question, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, the night before, why don't you send me what I'm allowed to talk about?
Well, that's the thing. We was going to get a delay button, but the problem they're having is they don't have a 10-minute delay button for y'all's show. So, I'm sorry, Pat.
Is this Pick on Pat Day?
And so it begins. It must be Wednesday.
Why do you start
Or
this,
maybe it's Thursday, Friday, or Monday, or Tuesday.
There you go.
That's appropriate. That makes sense.
That's Packy over here. That's the way he feels this morning. Hey, born on this day in 1932, Dottie West. Dottie West, man, you got to love her, no doubt.
Dottie West.
And she got killed in a car crash or something, didn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think she got killed. She did a lot of stuff with Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
Didn't she do a lot of stuff with Kenny Rogers? But Pat Malone. That Kenny Rogers is a big country music singer. So is Dottie West. She's a big country music singer.
I know both of those people.
Okay, I know.
Kenny Rogers had a fried chicken place too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did have a fried chicken place. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Oh, well, that would be the ultimate. I mean, that'd be like, I have made it. I've got my own fried
Got
chicken
my own
joint.
fried chicken.
I didn't think about that. That's my new goal in life, to have my own fried chicken place. Born on this day in 1943, Gene Watson, and I actually love Gene Watson, no doubt about it, but he passed away. I actually got to open for Gene.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I opened the show for Gene, and never got to talk to him much. He was, he's pretty bad drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he started early that day, and but man, what a singer he was, no doubt. What a singer he was. So anyway, and what else have we got? That's about all I can see that's any good.
Well, I got a good one.
Let's hear it.
Speaking of strong women, 1984 astronaut Catherine Sullivan, part of the crew of Space Shuttle Challenger, becomes the first American woman to walk in space.
Wow.
That's cool. 1984.
Yeah. That was 1984.
Eleanor Roosevelt was born on this day. Speaking of strong women.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Henry Heinz, the inventor of Heinz ketchup.
Heinz ketchup.
Yeah.
It's keeping me waiting.
Are you a Heinz or a Hunt's ketchup person?
I'm any kind that comes in a squirt bottle. I mean, you
Well,
know
no,
what I'm
there's
saying?
a difference. I don't like the
Bring
off-brand.
on the squirt bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, a glass bottle.
Oh, yeah.
What about mayonnaise? What about squirting mayonnaise? Can you do
I
that?
don't know about that. Did y'all ever go like we used to go to, like restaurants and we'd unscrew the cap,
Oh, you're that one.
unscrew the cap of the salt,
salt.
and the pepper,
That was you.
and just sit and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, kids lick all that too, the end of the ketchup bottle and all that stuff.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Stephen, did you say you used to do that, or are you still doing it?
Yeah.
Well, normally when I go out to eat now, Emily goes with me, so
She watches
okay.
him.
she watches me.
Kind of crimps your style, right?
Yeah.
When she runs to the bathroom, he might do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
What else you got? Anything good?
On this day in 1929, a bad year, by the way, J.C. Penney actually became a nationwide company. They opened a store in Delaware, which meant they had stores in all 48 U.S. states at the time.
Huh.
Is J.C. Penney still going or not?
I think they are. Not too well,
Not
but I
much,
think they are.
yeah.
Well, this online stuff's what's killing everything.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
1975, Saturday Night Live premiered.
And I don't think I've watched a whole show ever. Have
Me
It
y'all?
neither.
used to be funny when it first premiered.
Right. It ain't no more.
No.
1992, Deion Sanders, on this day in 1992, Deion Sanders played for both the Braves and the Falcons on the same day.
Love that. Love it.
I guess did he get double pay?
Of course he did.
I guess he did.
I'm sure he had 2 real good contracts for both.
And then in, let's see, 1961, is that right?
I don't know. You're asking me. You're the one who's got the paper. right in front of you.
1981, a then unknown musician, Prince Rogers Nelson,
Yep.
opened for the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
Prince.
Prince.
I'm a huge Prince fan.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. And
Yep.
he did what's that what's the other guy he opened for before he really got started there that done I can't remember his name. It'll hit me. He passed away, but Prince was a musician. He actually worked him to death because when he do the opening show, he would just blow everybody out of the tub.
Talented.
And then they were like, "Oh, we got to up our game."
Oh,
we
yeah.
got to up our game. But
It's always to have those people that make you do better, be
he done-
better,
who was the
perform
guy
better.
that Jesus very can you don't get home to mother
Rick James.
Rick James, yeah. Rick
Ooh.
James hated Prince because he actually opened for Rick. And Rick's like, this kid's going to kill us.
He showed him up.
Get him off the stage, And Rick's got a pretty high energy show, too. But anyway.
Wow.
But anyway, leave it up to drugs. He's no longer with us. Sad.
Too bad.
Yeah. So anyway. You got anything? Has Gary come on yet? Or is he still in the dang bed? Oh, I got to send him a thing, get him out of the bed, all these people.
2002, Nobel Prize was awarded to Jimmy Carter.
For what?
Nobel Peace Prize.
But what for?
Peace.
Peace.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was. What was the other?
It wasn't that when he negotiated the Israel and Egypt, Anwar Sadat and who was the Israeli prime minister at the time? Was it Begin? Menachem Begin?
Oh, what about
I have
Nixon?
no
Did he
idea.
ever get the peace prize? Because he's always doing peace signs.
Yeah.
Peace, peace, bro.
That was not a peace sign. That was his victory sign.
Oh, is that what it was? Victory
V,
sign.
It was
Yeah.
a V.
That was the old V for victory from World War II.
I still think if we'd had Billy Carter for president, we'd be so much better off today.
Oh, boy.
Love Billy.
That's
It
his
just,
old
you
boy.
just keep coming back to Billy Beer.
I
right?
love him, man.
Billy Beer.
Yeah,
Kenny Rogers had chicken. Billy had beer.
yeah. Billy, yeah. We could have Billy Carter could have been president, and Tom T. Hall could have been the vice president. Could you
Oh my
imagine?
goodness.
I mean, what? This would be a great place.
That would have challenged today's clown show that's going on in
Oh
Washington,
man, it'd
right?
been awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, all right, we're gonna get to a break. Hopefully, they'll break in here in a little while. Then we're gonna give Pam Tillis a call. She's coming to Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts. Today is Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing. We want to thank them for bringing you the show, and we will be right back right after this.
Now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Union County elementary school children, staff, and parents got an eyeful last Wednesday when school resource officers had to wrestle an intruder to the ground during afternoon pickup. Jody Burrell, whose address is listed as homeless, was intercepted almost immediately by school staff when he came onto the campus. School Police Chief Chad Deaton says he told Burrell he was going to be arrested, and that's when Burrell turned hostile.
A fight ensued with myself and Officer Chastain with the school police department, and we actually struggled with him out into the car traffic. Had to stop cars because we were actually under cars at one point, struggling with him, and got Mr. Burrell in handcuffs.
Deaton suspects the 39-year-old man was under the influence as he was sweating profusely and asking, quote, where his football coach was, unquote. The incident happened in full view of the parents in the pickup line, and Deaton says it probably lasted 10 to 15 minutes. Administrative staff took the children back into the schools and locked the doors until the situation was resolved. Deaton says Burrell never had the opportunity to make a hostile move toward a child. There are 4 school resource officers on the Union County campus. Deaton adds that this is not the first time Burrell has trespassed on school ground, and he's puzzled as to what Burrell's fascination is with Union County education. Burrell was arrested for 2 counts of obstruction, criminal trespass, and disruption of public school. Bond was denied. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
For a full range of inpatient and outpatient services to emergency care, radiology, and more, Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital is Erlanger Quality Care, close to home. To learn more, call 828-837-8161.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
So you're ready to sell your mountain home or vacation property, and you need an expert on the local real estate market. Union Realty in Blairsville is exactly that. Or maybe you want a realtor who's great at listening. If you're buying or selling land or real estate, call Union Realty in downtown Blairsville. 40 years of knowing the answer before you even ask the question. Contact us at 706-745-2188 and unionrealty.com, where service with integrity is our business.
Chris here with a Loaded Cow. I love it when groups come into the shop and take time to fellowship and laugh while enjoying our home-churned ice cream. Whether it's a group of ladies after lunch, a church group on a Friday afternoon, a team after practice, or a family visiting for the weekend, just hearing the laughter and joy warms my heart. Bring your youth group, sports team, church group, or family to the Loaded Cow for some fun and fellowship. Loaded Cow on Georgia 17 between Mary's Southern Grill and the Heavenly Bake Shop.
Physical therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps patients return to living and moving pain-free after a physical injury, illness, stroke, or surgery. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, here we come to save the day. We got Gary Chapman on with us. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
How are you, brother?
Good morning.
There you go. Hey, today is Dottie West and Gene Watson's birthday, both of them. Did you ever work with them any?
Huh. Yes, I didn't. I did not know they had a birthday on the same day, though.
Yeah, it's 32 and 43. Yep. Yeah, I was telling him I opened for Gene Watson one time, and he got kind of bad to drink, which is everybody has trouble with that. But he walked out on the stage. He was pretty well out in the wind. But anyway, he walked right, and the mic hit him right between the eyes. I never forget that. And he says, "Excuse me." He says, "Damn," that's all he said, and then just started singing. Man, he tore it up, man.
Well, what else you gonna do?
I love Gene Watson stuff, though, man. That Love and Hot Afternoon is one of the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
He was great.
Real deal.
Yeah, man. We got a lot going on in the world today, man. What's your take on all this?
As usual, you know my stance on all this stuff. And I've been saying for a long time, it's just gonna get crazier, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna get crazier, and it's all been very carefully laid out if you just read it.
Yep.
Evil people.
Right.
That's what we're dealing with. It's not politics. It's not. It's evil. Evil people are going to get worse and worse.
Right.
And the light is going to shine brighter and brighter, and it's going to be awesome. You just got to figure out if you're going to stay in the shadow or jump out and get some sun.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, my hearts go out to these folks. I mean, the brutality that's going on over there is
awful.
Unreal.
It's unbelievable.
It is.
And there's some places you can go on the internet and actually see actual brutality that's going on. And it's it's heartbreaking.
It
man.
is.
It is just absolutely heartbreaking.
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just
just when I do think that the darkness couldn't get darker, they'll pull something like some of the stuff they're doing, and I'm like, wow, are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They say 1,500 people is what actually went across the border. 1,500. I mean, what were they thinking? I mean, it's like, okay, do y'all not realize that Israel has nukes? I mean,
yep.
I mean,
yeah.
We'll be like, okay.
Man, I'm not buying all of it. I'm not. There's no way, dude. There's no way that southern border was so unprotected that they didn't have 3 or 4 guys. That's all it would have taken to look up. Those paramotors don't go very fast.
No.
And if you can shoot a squirrel, you can shoot a paramotor. And good grief, they're just drifted down and started killing people.
Oh man.
Well,
one strafing of one F-18 would have fixed all that real fast.
I just don't know, man. I mean, if I was over there and the general said, "All right, Steve, we're gonna put you in this little 5-horsepower Briggs and Stratton motor and give you a gun,"
you're gonna be fine.
I mean, okay,
we got you back.
Here, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh wow!
Well,
Can I have one of them
obviously,
tanks?
if they're
Yeah.
able, but if they're capable of pulling off the atrocities that they pulled off,
Yeah.
getting in that thing is not going to slow them down. They're committed.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
committed. That's one thing. You got to give the other side some credit for. Same with every level of it. You know, they're committed. They're in.
Yeah.
And so many of us are we're just on the fence still.
Yeah.
But we're waking up. Stuff like this will wake you up.
Yeah.
And they're playing the long game too.
Oh,
Th-
yeah.
This is not gonna go away. This may settle down after Israel is done, but it's not going to end. Look in the Bible. This has been going
exactly.
on
For a long
centuries.
time.
Exactly.
And look, and you can look in the Bible and see that truth, and then you can look to our recent history as Americans. Oh, I don't know. Let's not. We don't have to go any further back than like the '60s, the Vietnam War. The same people that financed both sides of that war, financed both sides of the Afghanistan war, the Iraq war, this war. We're paying for those rockets that they shot into Israel. We gave those idiots $6 billion 2 weeks ago, left $85 billion worth of great equipment and money when we abandoned Afghanistan stupidly. It's just, there's no way that is not at its core driven by people who want wars to continue so they can get richer.
Well, there's a thought.
Yep.
And they keep making fun of me. I think we missed the bucket when Billy Carter wasn't elected president. It was Jimmy Carter, I swear. But I don't know.
Well, he'd be better now. He'd be better than this one. Good Lord.
Anybody'd be better than this one.
But I mean, it's so easy. He's such an easy target. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. And that I'm sorry, with all respect to the office of the presidency, that doddering old fart is not in charge. He's not.
No.
There's other people pulling his strings. There's no
Absolutely.
question.
Gary, hang in there. I told you we're going to have Pam Tillis. Now, you know Pam Tillis well, and she's coming on. She's been on yesterday, and she put her phone on SOS. So, anyway, we got her coming in. And don't go, because I'm just going to let you do that. Gary Chapman, we're going to see him at his best, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to let him do the interview.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a learner. I'm a beginner when it comes to Gary. So, anyway, let's get up to a break and see if we can get her in.
That's not true.
So, we're going to get her. It's going to be a phone interview. So, let's thank Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing, and we'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Fall is here, and so are the good deals at General Supply in Blairsville. Right now, fall flowering plants are in. Fruit trees and bushes are in now, too. Stop by the ladies' boutique department where select candles, clothing, jewelry, and Sally Anner soaps are 50% off for a limited time. Colder weather is coming, so take advantage of Propane Fridays. Every Friday, 20-pound propane tank refills, just $12.50 plus tax. General Supply, located at 764 Gainesville Highway in Blairsville, 706-363-1000.
Everyone knows Union General Health System for its medical expertise and outstanding patient care. But you may not know Union General is also leading the way with wellness. Take a look at what's happening at the Union General Wellness Center on Deep South Farm Road in Blairsville. 20,000 square feet of free weights, cardio, aerobics, even steam, sauna, and a saltwater pool. Certified personal trainers are there to help you get started. Wellness, just another part of what makes Union General this community's caregiver.
This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call 706-896-2218.
Man, it's high school and college football season. We just need one thing to make it a great year.
Yeah, bed covers.
I meant like some wide receivers.
And I'm talking about bed covers on your truck so we can tailgate before the game in style.
I'd ask you where to get them, but I think you're about to tell me.
Rose Auto.
Right. And who has the tailgate rack for the grill? Don't say it, I know.
Rose Auto
in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway.
Rose Auto. Truck accessories for a great season.
Tri-County Racetrack in Brasstown announces the final race of the 2023 season. It's the final race of the season, and Ray Cook and the gang at Tri-County Racetrack saved the best for last. Mark your calendars for Thursday, October the 12th. It's the 18th annual Tar Heel 53 Castrol Flow Racing Night in America Series Super Late Models, $23,023 to win. It's all happening on Thursday, October the 12th. See more at TriCountyRacetrack.net.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, welcome back to Prime Time Country with our host, Gary Chapman, and our guest today is the royalty, Miss Pam Tillis, is going to be performing at the Smoky Mountain Center Performing Arts October the 13th. That's this Friday. Good morning, Pam. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Hey, did you think you was going to be on Prime Time Country?
I never dreamed. I just never dreamed.
You just never know.
It's all downhill from here, Pam. You know that.
Oh, man. I've peaked.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's early here, but I'm good. The dogs are still asleep, but
well, don't wake them up. I've heard you're supposed to let them lie. Yeah. So
that's right. That's exactly right. No, everything's great. We're about to head. We're heading down to Alabama before we got a few gigs lined up before we head your way. But looking forward to it. It's always a good time down there.
Stephen told me you were scheduled to be on yesterday, but your phone was on SOS. I don't even know how to do that. Does that stand for sleep on, sister? What is that?
Okay, Gary, you're way too quick this morning.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're going to have to slow down.
It's a curse.
Sleep
I'm
on,
sorry.
Sister. Oh, they were one of my favorite bands in the 80s.
She said her dog is still asleep. You obviously don't own a Chihuahua. Yeah, mine is up and going first thing. Now, have you been to Smoky Mountain Center Performing Arts before?
No.
It's beautiful. You're going to love it. Yeah, it is absolutely a gorgeous place to play. But
fantastic.
Yeah, we talked a little bit just yesterday. You've got a new album out, which is I mean, absolutely. I love it. I mean, we talked a little bit about that. And, how's that going? I mean, it seems like it's hard right now to get stuff out with all the COVID and all that kind of stuff going on.
It's going. It's just, people are finding it. When you're an independent artist, sure you don't have all the big dollars for promotion behind you. But it was kind of funny releasing it at the time that we did, which is still during the lockdown. But, I had worked on that album for 2.5 years, and I'm like, I'm putting it out now. I don't care.
Right.
Girl.
And
Good
just
for you.
did it. And I'm glad that I did it that way, because usually by the time you put any album out, you have been working on it for a while. So the fact that I released it back then frees me up to do, the music where my head is at right now. So I am contemplating stepping back into the studio before too long. So we've been test driving some new material for audiences. Some people don't do that; they like to keep things under wraps. But I like to try things out on stage. So we've been doing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, now this is not a traditional country album, though. I mean, that's one of the things that I like. I mean, it's kind of I don't know. I call it greasy rock. I don't know, but.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's a compliment. No,
it definitely is. Coming from a redneck in Georgia, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, greasy. It's when I was in high school, and I'm going to date myself, that's Southern rock reigns supreme.
Right.
And it's not a Southern rock album by any means. There's people that are way better at that than me, like Blackberry Smoke and groups like that now, Cadillac 3. But there's elements of different elements of music that 70s, kind of a 70s vibe woven through it. You know, so it's a little bit of Joni Mitchell in there. There's a little bit of Neil Young. There's a little bit of there's some Allman Brothers. There's a sly Allman Brothers reference. It's just a little. It's a little grab bag. There's a little Jimi Hendrix. It's a mix, but every album that I do will have something. Will nod to my traditional roots. There's a Gillian Welch song that I reworked. Excuse me, we had a long rehearsal yesterday, so I sound like Tanya Tucker before she's had coffee. But yeah, there's a lot of different influences. I'm so glad you like it, because I was a little bit apprehensive. What are my fans going to think of this? And because 90s country is so big, and it's not a 90s country record. It's a 2023 looking back to 1970s record is what it is.
That's cool.
But one of the things I think is great about that, and I don't know if you know Joyce Kennedy, she's the lead singer for Mother's Finest. I love Mother's Finest. And we have her on some. And she says, we're trapped. She's trapped with her hits that they had back in the 70s, and they can't really go forward. And I think this is good to step out on a limb and offer something a little bit different for a different. And that I think that adds to your audience, because, you get new fans,
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just really glad to hear that you liked it, and because I do like the feedback on it, and the songs we do live, they do seem to go over well. We pick carefully. But anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's good. That Looking for a Feeling is. There's several on here that
I love doing. We do that one live.
Yeah,
I love doing that.
In the scheme of things,
we do My Kind of Medicine.
Yeah,
we do live, and Last Summer's Wine, and yeah,
it's cool. Ain't no doubt.
That's awesome.
But everybody knows your dad, and we don't talk too much because we love your dad, and I know everybody always like, oh, your dad this, and everybody's got a Mel Tillis story. I know Gary's got one. They've got one. They had the old dogs on the show.
Everybody's got one.
Yeah. I just want to know, back when you was a kid, in all respect, when you got in trouble and your dad was upset with you, did he sing like, Pam Tillis, I'm fixing to whip your butt if you don't straighten up?
Oh, I wish it was that fun.
Yeah.
No. No, he somehow, even though he stuttered, he managed to get out. Pamela Von Tillis, you've really done it now.
Oh, that's it. When the stutter quits, you're in trouble. That's like my mama when she named.
No.
Yeah, when she named all my brothers before she got to me, I knew it was on.
And there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Connie, Cindy, Pam, Carrie, crap, get over here.
Oh, Lordy. Gary, what do you got? I know I can see you itching up there.
No, I'm just loving listening. I'm loving hearing your voice, Pam. It's been a long time. It's been a minute.
Thank you. You too.
Yes.
Now, where are you calling in from? Are you still in Nashville?
Yeah, I'm in Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
I am not, however, held captive by my hits, because I didn't ever have any. I didn't have any big hits that would trap me. So I'm free like a bird. I can record anything.
Didn't have any hits. Yeah, okay.
It is interesting to be. That is an interesting quandary. So you just try to balance it out. And all I know is, the Rolling Stones aren't complaining. They're going out and playing the same song for 60 years.
Yep.
But I do try to be artful about it. I do.
Yeah.
And so it is a challenge, but it's a good problem to have.
It is. Well, as you well know, I have the attention span of a gnat. And so
I do too, Gary.
Exactly. So I've got to be moving on to whatever the next thing is, or I get worthless. I get bored.
Well, you are always good at wherever your natness has taken you. You've been good at it. But sometimes we'll change up the songs too every now and then. I'll get a wild hair and do something in a little bit different way. We were down in Key West, and we were standing. We were doing a private party down on a pier. I mean, a boardwalk for this group that they had kind of quadraned the boardwalk off. It was beautiful. The ocean was just the most prettiest shades of blue. The sky was sunny. We just smelled the salt water, and I'm like, I turned around, looked at the band. I said, "Any of y'all ever play reggae?" And their eyes got real wide. I mean, we were like we were like 30 seconds from taking the stage, and they go, "We guess so." And I said,
Yaman.
Sugar Tree, count it.
There you go. Yes.
We did it. We did it reggae, and it was so cool. It was so fun. It's like, I don't know. It was a hunch. It could have gone badly, but it didn't.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, that was in Key West.
Yeah.
And you could actually smell the sand down there.
Salt water.
Well, the breeze was just right that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can smell a lot of things in Key West. There's a lot to smell.
Yep.
Actually, we're going back there for the Key West Festival, and it's quite a lineup this year. I think it's in February, and that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then I know another big thing's the tour boats now, man. We got all the ships with all the country music stuff, and I mean that's.
Oh yeah.
You kind of get them bottled up, and they're already paid. So if the show is no good, it don't matter. You done got your money up front.
That's right. They're captive. They honk their horns. When they like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Well, you talked about being trapped with your hits and all that kind of stuff. You actually recorded a disco record or song at one point. Did you not early in your career?
I was really convinced that I would be the next Madonna. I was going to be Madonna.
There you
Madonna.
go.
Madonna. I like it.
I am so glad that didn't take off for you out in the
Yeah,
really.
Well, and now it got so out of hand that when I was transitioning into country, I had a washboard that I don't know why I did this for a moment. I had a washboard with that fit over a pointy bra.
I've got one of those. I have one of those.
Well, you
Is
wear
it
yours,
yours?
I'll wear mine.
Did I buy it from you? I'm serious. I actually have a washboard that's got Madonna looking.
Oh man.
Yeah. They make those.
Yeah.
Make those. Oh Lord.
I don't have one.
No,
I don't have one. Just throwing that out there.
I don't think they
Gary,
make it in your size.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I don't believe I'd told that if I was you. Yeah, right.
Hey, Gary, he don't care. Anyway, hey, y'all don't forget, we're talking to Pam Tillis. She's coming to the Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts. That's going to be on Friday. And so that's going to be a great show. And with all of her big hits and then new ones coming out.
And then some.
And then some. Well, now, what is when it comes to leaving songs in and leaving songs out, what is the one song that has to be, that always has to be on the set list?
Memphis.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Memphis.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask, is what's your favorite song of all time to perform?
Well, I'm just really grateful for that one.
Memphis.
And it it still works.
Sure.
Some of them you go, oh, I don't feel this anymore. It's just, I've outgrown this or whatever. But Memphis is just a great, it's just a great song. And people still sing along like it's new. It just always surprises me.
Oh no, it's a song that I think
Awesome.
that it stays current. The
Yeah.
song stays current. I
Yeah.
mean, it does. Do you ever do any of your dad stuff like "I've Got the Hoss" or
Oh,
anything
always.
like that?
Yeah, I don't do a show without doing something of Dad's.
Awesome.
And he wrote
that's
he wrote some great ones.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And a movie star too, man. He was in the what was it?
He
Cannonball
was.
Run? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big Burt Reynolds fans down here,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He's in Cannonball Run. I mean, that's like the hype of your career right there, being in Cannonball Run.
You know,
With Bert.
when the lockdown happened, and we didn't go to a movie theater for 3 years. I never did it, but I wanted to do it so bad. I'm still going to do it sometime, but I wanted to get a big backyard projection screen and get the lawn chairs out and do a Mel's Lewis Film Festival in the backyard.
That would be great.
I want to come.
It would be great.
I have one of those inflatable things. My wife got me one of those things a couple years ago for Christmas or something or other. And in the little neighborhood where we live, we do regular movie night. It's hilarious.
I
do
love
it.
that.
It's so much fun.
Okay,
It's so much fun.
You'll have to after the interview. You'll have to tell me which one to buy because
I will.
I think
I will.
I didn't know what to get, but anyway, so
I
the
got you
Mel's Lewis
covered.
Film Festival will happen.
That would be so much
I keep
fun.
it. I keep it next to my pointy bra washboard.
Boy, I bet your garage sounds real neat.
Yeah, he does good with yard sales up there. Yep. No doubt. But anyway, Pam, we love you, girl. We appreciate you calling in, and we will definitely see you up there. Going to be the 13th. That's Friday night at the Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts, and you're going to be taken away because that is actually a beautiful, beautiful place, and
Wow,
the stage
absolutely.
is huge. It's got a huge stage. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's nice. It really is nice. The owner ain't very nice. You probably won't like him or not, but
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. It's a cousin of mine that owns the thing, and that's why I probably can't be there because they probably won't let me in the door. But
oh, I got you. Y'all are gonna have to work that out. Y'all are gonna have to work that out.
no,
Right.
you'll like Phil and all them. They're good people. Yep, they are good people. It's gonna
Well-
be a good show. So
Well, thank you for being understanding about yesterday, and it's great to hear your voice, Gary, and talk to you guys. And yeah, we look forward to heading your way.
hey, girl, we appreciate you.
Thank you much.
All right.
Y'all take care. Bye bye.
All right, we got to get to break. Gary, hang in there. You ain't got nothing to do.
Nah, I'm just sitting around.
Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
Overpriced home inspectors.
Debt to income ratio.
Due diligence.
Buying a home doesn't have to be a haunting experience. Mountain Realty of Hiawassee has been helping the good people of North Georgia and Western North Carolina navigate through the sometimes scary process of buying and selling real estate. Don't let the market spook you. Stop by and see us on the shores of Lake Chatoog in downtown Hiawassee at 325 North Main Street and at mountainrealty.com.
It's just cat pee, nothing else.
The Labor Day 15 hanging off your figure and abdomen has got to go. So instead of a New Year's resolution, how about a this year resolution? Because this month, when you join, the gym in Blairsville is waiving all dues until January for the first 50 members. That's 3 months free. So join, and the gym will waive monthly dues until January on a 12-month agreement. A clean, safe environment and 24-hour access. That's the gym on the Blue Ridge Highway in Blairsville.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Hello, this is attorney Richard Sorrell. Do your medical problems prevent you from working? If so, you may be entitled to disability benefits from the Social Security Administration, and I'm here to help you get those benefits. If you or a loved one need help with your disability case, call us at 706-745-5591. We handle disability cases all across the tri-state area, and we're conveniently located in downtown Blairsville. And there's no attorney fee if we don't win your disability case. That's 706-745-5591.
Transitional care at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital provides a helpful step between hospital and home. It's perfect for patients who can benefit from additional inpatient care after a hospital stay. Learn more at erlanger.org/Western.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back. Excuse me, back with you with Prime Time Country with Gary Chapman. Good morning. That is so. Let me ask you something. Now, you know all about this music stuff. In 30 or 40 years, when we're all gone, who do you think Keith Richards will be playing for then?
You know, I think probably Keith Richards will be playing for the Devil. No, I don't know. I don't.
He ain't never gonna die, man. Him and Willie's gonna be here
I'd
forever.
say Willie going toward
Willie
him.
going. Yep.
It is an amazing thing. It is an amazing thing, and Willie too. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Bob Dylan, isn't he still going, isn't he?
No, I think he died a long time ago. They just hadn't buried him yet.
Oh Lord, man, what a career they have had. Tonight's the night, man. Tonight's the night.
Oh, that's right. It is tonight. It's Wednesday. There you go.
Remind you.
Yep.
That'll be 8 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock his time. Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. You need to go tune him in. And
Come on.
Yeah, hear all the stories and all the stuff that he's – and he's got stories, man. Some of them we can't talk about on the radio, but
oh, my goodness. Yeah. Most of them. I've been approached twice in this past week to write a book. And I guess I'm going to break down and do it. I started years and years ago because I just wanted to, for my kids, I kind of just woke up one day and went, good grief, what is, my life is bizarre. I need to write this down.
Right.
Just, so they would maybe believe it someday. And then I got about 80 pages in. I got to a really hard part of my life and I just said, yeah, no, I don't want to say that. And now I don't care, so I'm going to do it. Yes.
We'll write the book. I know a lot of folks are like, "What? Gary's writing a book."
Oh, good.
Hey, Gary, leave me out, man.
There'll be a bunch of people going, "Crap, Gary's writing a book."
Yeah. I don't know, man. I do love the books. I do love reading the books and that kind of stuff, But I don't like all the telltale.
Oh yeah.
I don't like all that stuff, but I do like all the stories of being out on the road and all the different stuff you get in.
Well, lessons learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You get to hang around some of these folks and they talk about some of the things that's over the years that's happened, and
oh yeah,
out on the road, like Richie Albright and Jigger Bridges, man. The stories they've got being on the road with Waylon, and it's just fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm glad am I in the book?
You're every word, every single thing you've ever said.
That was the part you got stuck on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's when he said, "No, I can't do this."
Right. Hey! I meant to tell you, I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
After all this time of me posting on my, Gary singer-songwriter page on Facebook, because I pushed the envelope hard.
Right.
And I've never gotten my hand spanked, not once, until I posted that picture that you sent me, it says Joseph Stalin. It looks like Joseph Stalin, but it's Biden in like a full Russia uniform. I got absolutely. I have to tell you what they said to me. It was really, really sad. They said, hold on. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth the wait. Our community standards, we have violated that, obviously, for promoting crime. What crime did I promote? I do not understand. I mean, if you're going to accuse me of something, please let it be something I'm guilty of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good grief.
Well, Gary, I'd like to say this. We're even because, we never got kicked off of YouTube till you come on our show.
That did it. That'll do it. No, I don't even post YouTube anymore.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think it's been 3 times so far.
Yeah, well, I finally just said why, why. And the algorithm hates me big time. And I'm not a victim. I'm not making this up. I have friends that are serious white hat cyber guys that tell me how and why it works that way. And without question, I trigger all of them. All of it.
I don't think anybody. I talk to these guys that I know. I've got my YouTube, Phillips Run Drip and Bubble. It's doing pretty good. We got like 25,000 subscribers, but I talk to these other guys that's got 400,000 and 500,000 subscribers, and I'm like, how does it work? And they're like, we have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason to it, how it works. And they've got, about 10% of your subscribers actually watch your stuff if you look at it. So, it's just crazy. But I don't understand it, but now
the Wednesday night thing though is going crazy, dude. I blame you guys. I guess I don't know, but we got 12,000, 13,000 people watching that thing.
I love it.
That's great.
It is. It's just like being right there with Gary,
and
all the stories and stuff. And like I said, he did primetime country for years. He toured with all these different artists and then himself and some of the things that you've been involved in. There's all kinds.
I did tour with myself a few times.
Just a few though.
Yeah.
He sent me a video the other day of doing a wonderful concert. And he had the prettiest hair. You had the prettiest hair.
Just beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Was you playing bass?
I was, yeah. Yeah. I played bass. I started playing bass when I was 10 years old in my dad's church because nobody else would. And I always loved it. I always said if I had to pick one instrument and just not do anything else, it'd be that. I just loved that. Nobody tells the bass player what to do.
Yeah.
Nobody. And you're kind of the law, and there's something about that I like.
Yeah, you're one of them. You're one of them.
That was that particular tour, and that actually just came out as a live record.
Really?
Record company didn't want to pay for it. Management said don't do it. I dug my heels in, and together we spent $250,000 to capture the video and the audio of that particular night in Fort Worth, Texas, 1989, and those things actually survived.
That's crazy.
It's a long story about how you bring them back to life, but we did, or she did, and it's out now, and it's good grief. You remember Terry McMillan?
Oh yeah,
guy that played.
Yeah,
Terry McMillan. There's a place at the end of a song called "Wait for the Healing" that we wrote together years ago, and he absolutely took 20,000 people into the palm of his hand with his harmonica.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
You got to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching it going, good grief, he did that every single night.
Yeah.
I miss that dude. I miss him.
Gary, we're right now at the end of our show, brother. The music is fixing to play. But anyway, always a pleasure to have you on. Tonight, Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter on Facebook, 8 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock his time. If y'all want to hang out and listen to some of the great songs that he's wrote and some of them that he's not wrote that he sings and some of the stories going on, y'all need to tune in with that. So always a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming. Always on.
Always fun with you guys. Thanks.
And sorry about getting you in trouble on Facebook.
I'll get over it.
Yeah. Pat, you all right? Who you got on tomorrow?
I'm doing good. We got Tom Jones, who's running for Union County Sheriff tomorrow.
Tom Jones. I don't know if I know him. Who's the other guy running?
Sean Dyer is running, and I think Doug Lloyd is running.
Okay.
So it's going to be an interesting contest.
We're going to get a new sheriff.
Tom Jones was dead.
Yeah.
Not unusual to be voted by anyone.
All right, folks. Y'all be good. We'll talk to you bright and early in the morning. And I guess that's a wrap, right?
That's a wrap.
Adios.
Bye.
Y'all go check out Pam Tillis. Going to be Friday night over at the Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts, and we'll be back bright and early in the morning.